What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping you guys are having really awesome day. Today is Saturday, beautiful weather outside, so I thought I'll just go ahead and make a video about my portfolio. Yeah, so that's where I'm right now. So if you guys are following my channel, then you guys know that I'm having portfolio about $85,307, and I'm a dividend investor and I love investment. Today I'm gonna talk about my rules for the investment. Yeah, so let's get started without any further delay. So my first rule for my investment is always buy a good and a strong company. So when I say good and a strong company, I believe in a really good balance sheet of the company and mode of the business. So that is very important and key role that always play in any company to make profit. So I always like to invest in those kind of companies. Second thing is basically second rule of my investment is dollar cost average. So I always believe in dollar cost averaging, and I always do dollar cost average whenever I get a chance, and whenever I have some extra money, I always do dollar cost average on those stocks. Third rule is that I follow is basically I look for reasonable dividend yield. Earlier, when I started my investment career, right, basically, um, at that time I was looking really high yield, and because of that, some companies they deduct their dividend. Some company they completely wiped up those dividends. Some companies they got bankrupted because of high dividend yield. So I really learned a really good lesson from those situation. So now I'm always looking for dividend yield from 2% to 6%, anything in between, which is really going to help my portfolio, and so I can also minimize the risk. So here the key is for my investment is I always look for dividend yield in between 2 to 6%, and which I feel and considered as a safe dividend yield. Number fourth rule is that I'm following for my investment is I always reinvestment those dividend. I never cash out those dividend whatever I receive from different companies. I always believe in DRIP program, and I always reinvest those dividends. If you're gonna see for a long term, basically when you are reinvesting, then your portfolio will be growing in much faster pace, and it will take a long time. It's not like short short play. It's a long term play basically, and it will really help your investment to grow very steadily. So yeah, my fourth rule is reinvestment those dividend. Basically I have enrolled myself in DRIP program. uh, Number five rule is I invest for long term in basically, and I do not worry about the short term noises, news. I don't want to follow any kind of news. I don't want to take headache, and I don't want to keep looking those my portfolio, my stocks, whether it's going up or down. So I'm not worrying about short term basically. So that is something that I'm looking for long term. I have everything is I already systemized and automated everything. For example, reinvestment and whatever the companies I have done already research on those companies, and then that's the reason I invested on those companies. And if it goes down, I always do cost, basically dollar cost averaging. So that's how I invest for my portfolio. Number sixth rule I follow for my investment is in recession or market correction, do not get panicked and do not panic sell. Or rather, I would be love to buy more solid stocks. when you get in discount, I always load up the truck. Always remember, guys, as Buffett mentioned right many times, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So I believe in that thing, right? Basically, so if you guys are remember in the month of March when the market, like get corrected right almost like 30%, I bought a lot of shares at that time as well, from which I had made a lot of money also. So it's always helpful. So even if you follow your own rules for your investment, and if you will be disciplined, I'm pretty much sure that anybody can do really good portfolio. They can make it very good portfolio over the time, basically in long run. I mean, I'm not caring and worrying about the short term. I always look for long term. So yeah, so there you got it, guys. Basically, so those are my rules. I'm following those rules. And if you see that I have almost 62 different stocks, and I'm pretty happy with my portfolio. It's going good. Whenever I'm getting chance, I'm doing, I'm buying more shares, and I'm doing a dollar cost averaging on those companies. Yeah, I mean, end of the day, I always feel like whenever you do investment, you should be comfortable. You should know what you're buying, basically, and that's what I'm doing. So that's all, you guys. That's all, guys. Basically for today, you got all the rules that I'm following. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Bye.